What up, Internet? I'm Young Guru, and we are returning to Dark Souls 3, to the land of Lothric, and the ashes of Ariandel and the Ring City. The DLCs have finally come out, though this probably is not going to go up until like a month or so after they've come out, so... Anyway, I'm starting it up the weekend that the DLCs came out, and I am excited to get back to Dark Souls 3. Haven't played it in a long while.
Yes, indeed. It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones. When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old lords of Cinder from their graves. Aldrich, saint of the deep, Farron's undead legion, the Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital. Yon the giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
Alright, and we are back in the game. We are playing. Wow, how does this game play? There's my stances. We are playing as old lady Farron. The goal is to get us a big old claymore, and then after that, get us a goodbye. The Abyss Watcher greatsword with the parrying dagger, and the Abyss Watcher attire. Go through the game. I don't know what side quests we're gonna do. Obviously, we're gonna be a watchdog of Farron. Other than that, though, I don't really know what my plans are with this playthrough, other than to get to the DLC. I did look up how to get to the DLC because it seemed worthwhile to know. Make sure I don't miss them. The Ashes of Ariandel, the trailer kind of gave away where that was going to be. Bad timing on that parry. But the Ring City I wasn't quite sure of, and now I know where it's going to be. So we're all good. Oh, wow, you turned on me. So those won't be coming up for a while, though. Gotta do in the main game. I'll know where I'm going a lot better than I did the last time. Yeah, we're going to go this way. Turn back! Never turn back. Never surrender. So yeah, this is going to be like a cross between the Dark Souls 3 playthrough and my Bloodborne playthrough, where I knew everything of where to go. I knew Bloodborne a lot better than I know this game. So this is going to be somewhere in between, probably. Oh! Not a fan, not a fan. Used to know how to fight you. Ooh, crystals. Crystals and knuckles and knuckles. Spinning suns. Let's see if I can do this the first time. Aye. Stay safe. Stay secure. I'm loving that I can still kind of move around pretty well with a full set of Knight's armor, which is our starting class. It's got good strength, good dex, what I'll need for... Oh, hello. For later in the game. Oh, Christ. Can't see. Thank you for doing that crystal move, buddy. Woohoo! It's that blowing up crystal stuff on the follow-up that's getting me. That didn't do enough bonus damage to be worthwhile. Yeah, it's that attack that I need to know just to avoid. Hello, buddy. You got staggered. Ooh, did you rolled on me? Why would you roll on me? You're riding dirty. Oh, we're so close. Don't get greedy now. But do get greedy now. That's a Titanite scale. We'll need that for later. Once we get our Farron greatsword. I think these are just soul items. Soul of an unknown. And nothing over here. Okay. It's just a lot of people dying. The item we chose for our starting one is Soul of a Nameless Soldier. None of the other items seem worthwhile, and that gives you, some bonus levels. Why not? That's not how you jump. How do you jump? Is it right stick? Not while you're in the water. That's for sure. There we go. Gotta get used to this game again. And up and away we go into the light. Not really the light. Kind of the fog. So I'm a little bummed. I transferred computers. Isn't there a hollow? Maybe not. Transferred computers in my save game that was like a New Game Plus 3 and had all the equipment is gone. It was quite upsetting. I spent a lot of time on that, so I guess I'm just not going to have that save anymore. I probably won't do that again because there's a lot of grinding involved. And to become a watchdog of Farron is going to take its own set of grinding, and Nice. I don't really feel like doing the grinding for all the other covenants as well. Hey, buddy. Get fucked. And I'm remembering the dark version of this. You had all these enemies lying in wait. Oh, I missed. Oh, boy. Oop, okay, we got everything from around here. Do I want to rest again? 3S, this should be fine against Gundyr. Ooh, okay. Oh, I'm remembering the audio effects for when you get that heavy hit off. Woohoo! Hey, buddy. Okay, we are gonna rest because we took a boatload of damage. And then we're gonna be Udex Gundyr. Udex? Iudex? Nobody knows how to say his name. Christ. I'm bad at games. This is what's going on here. Dunk. I feel like I shouldn't get used to having a shield at all. I think the only shield I'm going to use is the Shield of Want, if I remember correctly. It gives you bonus experience, so I'm just going to slap that on my back. And have a good time of it. Ooh, remove that. I think you just get free hits here. Yeah, those are just free. As in free. Let's see if I can get my timing on this right. Oh, wow. Oh. Hey, buddy. Oh, fuck me. I'm out of your reach. Just barely. Christ. I used to know how to fight this guy. Maybe we want to go to his left. Nope. Oh, God. None of his sides are ripe for anything good. I remember correctly, it was just get up on that butt. Wow! This is going horrifically. So we do get this beautiful music. Let's post up over here. This is where having those fire bombs actually equipped would be a beautiful thing. Oh, get that stun effect. Ugh, break that shield. Charge in. Coiled sword. Ember restored. The Udex bonfire enabled. I think we'll finish off Firelink Shrine because we haven't been going for that long. Let's real quickly see what we got. Get rid of that. Put you here. What am I doing? How do I get to equipments? The dark sign is the sign of the accursed undead. Returns its bearer to the last bonfire rested at. Carriers of the dark sign are reborn after death and eventually lose their minds, turning hollow. And so it is they are driven from their homelands. What a shame. Undead treasure these dull green flasks. The journey of the undead has always traced the bonfires, and no journey of import has been made without an Estus flask. Quite befitting of an unkindled and ashen Estus flask turns a bonfire's heat cold. Coiled sword. Sword missing from the shrine bonfire cannot be equipped as a weapon. Thrust into the shrine bonfire to restore its power and enable travel between bonfires. This sword is only bequeathed to chosen Ash, as judged by the Udex, who awaits the arrival of Ash as a scabbard. And balance widely used standard sword, blah blah blah. Not interesting at all. Anything else? Low-ranking knights, how dare they? Yeah, nothing else interesting from there. Okay, let's charge on forth. Open these big old doors. So I haven't decided how I'm going to do gear. I probably am not going to jump around gear as much as I did in Bloodborne, mainly because Bloodborne gear didn't really matter that much, and you also didn't have to worry about your equipment weight in that game. So you could just have fun with your gear. Also, Bloodborne just didn't have nearly as much gear. There were probably not enough episodes to justify going through all the different gear sets. But I'll read the description of the interesting ones. There's a bunch that are just dull and boring and not so interesting at all. That's gonna kill me. So for those who've seen my previous run of this, you're gonna see some repeat stuff as I... let's go left first. As I did a lot of the lore stuff in my first run. Though I didn't know what was happening in the game, so now that I do, I can hopefully piece it together a little bit better. I also have a decision on whether or not to put any points into faith or not. I might put a little bit, not too much. Peace and peace. We're not going to fight the master. Not yet, at least. I don't feel confident. It's been too long since I played Souls. And this game is nothing like the last two I've played, which is Bloodborne and Demon's Souls. Love me some Demon's Souls, but that game is completely different. Homeward bones, just get all the bones. Oh, trying to kill myself. This is where I want to go. Embers. That actually is the other decision I have to make. I can get Artorias' sword, or I can get the Abyss Watcher's sword with its parrying dagger. The Artorias sword is a ton of fun. You get a front flip. It's amazing. It has hyper frames. It's delightful. Firelink Shrine. We'll get to you in a second. What up, giant? No seeds. I think seeds fall as you get invaded. The more invasions that happen to you, the more seeds will drop. But never more than one at a time. Come on now. Please tell me... There we go. I don't think they can patch that out because there's actually a place in the game when you come back here that you need to do that move. And therefore, people's original thought that that was a bug has been refuted. Can I safely do this? Yes, I can. Delightful. I'm going to have a Titanite bug back here. Ooh, you don't get stunned. Twinkle Toes. God, I forget where and what things upgrade with. I know all the Titanite scales come from the giant Titanite lizards, and I kind of remember where some of those are. There's my opening. I have nothing to offer you, Snuggly, I'm sorry. But I will steal this. Pickle Pea, Pumple Estus Shards. Schmack. Hidden Walls. And our first piece of equipment, the Covetous Silver Serpent Ring. We will be equipping that. A silver ring depicting a snake that could have been, but never was, a dragon. Fallen foes yield more souls. Snakes are known as creatures of great avarice. devouring prey even larger than themselves by swallowing them whole. If one's shackles are cause for discontent, perhaps it is time for some old-fashioned greed. I will take. I think it's 75 weight is what triggers you over the edge. We also got, oops, Estus shard, a shard soaked in Estus. Give to the blacksmith at the shrine to increase usages of Estus flask. In the old days, it was rare to see an Estus flask far from its owner, but this shard offers hope, however shattered. And real quick, let's put Homeward Bone, and then we are going to equip all these things and consume them. I don't remember. Hopefully you can consume more than one at a time. I didn't actually test that. But I assume you can, because why would you remove that ability? That was like the greatest thing ever. 800 and Nameless Soldier should be like 2k? Yeah. Definitely a worthwhile thing to pick up. That Nameless Soldier, and I can... Oh, please tell me I can survive that. Alright, we're in the backside of Firelink. Holy King Lothric, last hope of his line. Watchers of the Abyss. Yorm the Dryad of the profaned capital. Ludleth the Exiled. St. Aldrich of the Death. Ludleth is the only one available, though I don't know if he'll talk now. He might be sleeping.
All that unkindled, and a seeker of lords. I am Ludleth of Corland. Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the Lord of Cinder. If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my charred corse. This sad cadaver, no need to be coy. Have a closer look. Knowest thou of our purpose? 5 thrones will take 5 lords as kindling for the linking of the fire. The fast-fading flame must be licked to preserve this world. A reenactment of the first linking of the fire. So it is, I became a Lord of Cinder. I may be but small, but I will die a Colossus.
Oh, little Ludleth.
Knowest thou of
the only
so I may...
Lord of Cinder.
Now, do not be away over long.
The only Lord of Cinder willingly accepting to relink the flames. We will talk to the lady there in a moment. Let's talk to our friend, a fellow watchdog of Farron.
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of death. Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right. Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the Lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. But we're talking true legends with the metal to link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots. Don't you think?
Oh, the crestfallen warrior.
What a sick joke. Asking us to seek the Lords of Cinder, and we're talking true.
Alright, and he's on the repetition mode. Let's sneak around to the side. There's nobody here yet, I think. Yeah. We will not be going hollow in this one. We did in the last game. It was interesting, but I'm not going to do it. Because I don't want to. You see this whole area back here. All our future friends. Nobody's here yet. Except for good old Andre of Astora.
Well, A newcomer, I see. I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust. A toilsome journey, I'd wager. You'll require good arms. Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith, such is my purpose.
That is correct. It's a lot. No, reinforce the flask. And a lot, 4 and 1. Let's just go 5 and 0. I'm not going to be using my side all that much. Let's talk to him.
Weapons and protection are sturdy enough by and large, but when overused, they'll eventually break. When their durability is low, repair becomes a necessity. Use a powder, or simply rest at a bonfire. But should chance impel them break, bring them me. I'll hammer them back into shape. They take no pleasure in breaking, I assure ye. So handle them with care, if you would. There are 2 ways to smith weapons. Simple reinforcement is one, and infusion the other. Reinforcement is straightforward. It strengthens a weapon without altering its property. Infusion is a more advanced form of smithing that infuses an element. Reinforcement requires titanite, and infusion requires gems. Bring the stones, and I'll do the smithing. It's my purpose, after all. In battle, your weapons are your only friends. Forge them well, and they won't let you down. Another matter. Infusing weapons with gems requires a special kind of coal. My humble coals won't be any use infusing more unusual gems. I know, it's an awful shame, but it's all I have. Oh, please don't give me that look. Believe it or not, I'm quite thin-skinned. Oh, by the by, if you find any Estus shards, bring them here. They can be used to reinforce either of your Estus flasks. Without those flasks, you'd want for life or focus. And they'll always stay with you. Why not treat them well? Huh? Weapons and protection.
All right, he's on the repetition front again. So. Bye, Andre.
Pretty be careful.
And our lady friend.
A pleasure to make thine acquaintance, Ashen One. I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine. Weapons, armor, trinkets, and spells. I've lots of little things to ease the burden of a weary traveler. And yes, I'm undead too, but not so charitable as to give my goods away. Ashen One, fetch souls and bring them to me. As is thy wont, no?
Oh, the Shrine Handmaiden. She is quite interesting. You can get some unique dialogue if you hold off on talking to her for a good long while. We're not going to do that because I don't feel like forgoing the goods that she has. What are you selling nowadays? Firebomb, spells, tower key, 20 pounds. That is expensive. It's on soapstone. Might be worth getting. She doesn't have the parrying dagger. I thought she had the parrying dagger, which would have been quite useful. And we'll buy a torch. So I don't think you just find that.
Ashen One, if my wares are not to thy satisfaction, bring me umbral ash. With ash, I'll fashion new wares. Is it not our sorry fate to sup on death? Knowest thou of that soppy gossip? That cordial intrusion layeth the path to embers? And so thou art in need of a soapstone, ashen one. Then thy pockets will o'erflow with souls to trade to me. Ashen one, if bring...
All right, she's repeating as well.
Ashen one, be sure to bring more souls.
Okay, and now our final person to speak to.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one. I am a firekeeper. I tend to the flame and tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones and must be delivered to them. To this end, I am at thy side. Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
All right. So you gotta get... I want 20 and 20. I think 20 and 13 will let me wield a claymore, but just I'll do 15 and 18. It might... I think it's 13 and 13, but... Yeah, let's do 18 and 15. Eventually we'll have to get our vitality explanations. Whoops. Vigor, HP, FP, resistance, lightning, and bleeding. And that's the equivalent vitality, okay. Need to deal with that later. Shaboopy. You're stronger. What do you have to say, lady?
Ashen one, to be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls. Sovereignless souls will become thy strength. I will show thee how. Ashen one, bring me souls plucked from their vessels. Ashen one, to be unsovereign. I will Ashen one. Farewell, Ashen one. May the flames guide thee.
Super quick. We have at least 500. I'm going to buy that soapstone. Now we have
Ashen one.
And we will place the coiled sword. The fire link is relit. You have anything new to say to me?
Ashen one, produce the coiled sword at the bonfire. The mark of ash will guide thee to the land of the lords, to Lothric, where the homes of the lords converge. Ashen one, Ashen one, that may the flame.
Do you say something new now if I talk to you?
Ashen, produce.
Okay, she's not.
Farewell, Ashen one, may the flame.
And with that, we will end this episode. What type of emotes do we get? Nothing too great. I'm Young Guru. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.